Welcome, race fans from around the globe. Here they come, out of turn 4, to the white flag, and it's 1 to go.
Hear anything if you're talking.
How about now, guys? You hear us now?
How about now, Twitch?
Can you hear us now, everybody? Yeah,
Kathy
you know, OBS did me a bad thing this afternoon. They decided to upgrade everything, so I'm hoping we're good, right?
A lot better. Ted4473 says a lot better.
Let's go back and do this all over again.
Hey, let's.
So we're at the Gateway Arch. So
Gateway Arch.
So here. Hey,
Show
come
my
on.
picture.
Hey, come on out. Where's my problem here?
Uh-oh. Harold's having
There
a
we go.
meltdown. There we
All
go.
right, so there's
Arch.
Gateway Arch, and here's the Into Being LLC presents the Gateway Arch 90, right?
Yep.
So we're at the Arch. And in case you're wondering what we look like, there it is.
There
Two
you go.
beautiful faces, boom and boom, right? Got it. Oh,
Hands.
hey, and Ryan stole my thunder.
Where? Who? When did he steal it?
Ryan
How?
Jossie says we got lights tonight.
Oh, come on, Ryan. That was all
we
about us.
We was about to do. We were about to say something about.
Did
Yes,
he say
guy-
that on Facebook?
Yes, he did. So yes,
You know what?
the lights went out in Texas last week because somebody forgot to pay the bill. So race control said that they thought they had requisitioned lights, and the track operator went, y'all didn't say nothing about no dang lights. So they didn't turn them on. So they had to call the race at what we said lap 92 or something like that, and the guys did it. So we had a really weird ending to Texas.
I would use the word, yeah, weird would be good. Let's just call it, it went from the, whatever the name of the race was to the Ray Charles 500, because, and I don't know how this Bobo got his car stuck in the fence like that. Can you people see, what on earth?
That's Kremit. You know, leave it to him, right? So, you know, it helped. It had, you know, we have the lights went out and there you went, right? So.
Yeah, there's a song to that, but that was the lights went out in Georgia.
Yeah. Wasn't in Atlanta. We were in Texas, so.
Oh, so I don't know what happened, but it was fun to watch them. Those of you that stuck with us a little deeper into the night saw Ryan Johnson
just try
to drive, and all you saw were sparks coming off the wall because that's where he was.
Well, it was kind of cool in the camera aspect because we had to bring out the night vision goggles so you guys could see the cars driving around. You know, he showed you guys what it looked like afterwards, so.
That is true. That is true.
Okay. And so a little bit about tonight's track. It's used to be known as the Gateway Motorsports Park, and now it is known as the Worldwide Technology Raceway. It has a design similar in design to Darlington. It's a quarter-mile.
No video, Harold. Real quick.
I'm not sure about why that is. I'm showing everything's good.
Yep. Anybody else on Facebook, let us know. Can you see right now? Yeah. Kathy Joe's saying no.
I'm not seeing any issues. So sorry, Kathy Joe. Restart maybe. Refresh. Not sure, guys. OBS just did an update, so you know how that goes. But I'm showing everything here that we're pushing 6,000 KBs, which is right. No drop frames and CPU like little to nothing. So, hey, there's Augie. Hey, Augie.
Yep, Augie's been there. He just sneaked in. He sneaked in.
Yep.
So Harold, you were telling us about
the gateway design of the track.
The gateway design, yes. Go back to that.
The track is similar to Darlington in nature. It's about a quarter-mile longer, and it's kind of reversed. Or, if you think about it, Darlington before they reversed, because Darlington actually started off with the back stretch being the front stretch, and turn 1 and 2 being where the pond was, and now it's 3 and 4, and they flipped them back stretch back. Tracks do that all the time, right? But so Gateway has the shorter end on 1 and 2 and the longer end on 3 and 4. So you'll see these guys hitting the brakes and limiters and dropping gears, probably entering 1 and 2 and then sending it full send around 3 and 4. We also talked about that issue on the back stretch. That's like a pinball bumper, and it sends people back into play if it gets too close.
Well, it's funny while you were talking about that, Justin Gibbs went down and demonstrated how to use porta potty corner the proper way.
Yeah, I have to apologize, guys, for the audio in the beginning of the broadcast. OBS did an update, and you know, in my old age, I get very used to doing stuff, and well, I forgot to check. But you know, I have great audience people who go, "Hey, no audio."
You know, every time you say in your old age, that then inters that you're younger than I am. So what does that make me? Like, in my
old like dirt.
When I was just a little boy, I recall.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hi, Sonia. Sonia's on with us now. So.
Yep.
And Kathy Joe, if you're wondering, is Catherine, my daughter, around? She is currently in the same room with me this time watching Transformers Dark Side of the Moon. So she is at least...
Not the light side of the moon?
Oh, the light side, you don't find anything, but the dark side is where it's all at.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, so we got about a minute and a half left in practice. They'll do a 2-minute qualifier as well. But I tell you, this is going to be an interesting race because different speeds in those different corners. So, a lot of the tracks that we go to, the turns are similar, maybe a little bit different. These are completely different.
Yeah, we were talking about that off camera before we got on here. And just noticing the difference, one end you're literally, you're on the brakes hard. The other end, you can probably run it a little harder into the corner. Got a lot to play with there, but man, that turn 1 and 2, good.
So
3 and 4 has that sweeping, right?
Yep. Much sweeping in the 3 and 4, not so much in the 1 and 2. It's a pretty flat track though, so you still don't got the high banking of Darlington in 3 and 4 like 1 and 2 is, but it's relatively flat, so it runs like a short track. There's a lot of fun in the IndyCar, but it does take a lot out of you.
I'm gonna take your word for that one, Harold.
No, somebody's doing the infield.
Yeah, we had that before. We did that before. Someone literally drove. Oh, there we go. Get a little bit of action there.
Again, just blowing up the engines. See, that's what you do. It's almost like dun 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 dun.
Everybody wants a new vehicle.
Start crashing. Boom. See, there you go.
That's a good one right there.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So, gotta get it in. All right.
Yeah.
So 2 laps of qualifying here coming up in 10 minutes.
Interesting.
2 laps. So we got out here first. That looks like the DJ Trout.
DJ Rainbow Trout, followed quickly by the taco-ness of Gortman.
I'll leave it on here for DJ. So Taco Bell out here.
Followed by the Taco Man. So there you have it.
There's one good thing about qualifying in a simulator versus the real life is this: they can do 2 laps by themselves without anybody else on the racetrack simultaneously.
True.
So it takes a lot less time. Whoa!
Well, this one's not going to count, boys and girls.
Yeah, that takes a little bit on the wild side. So
let's just assume DJ's going to start towards the back with a new car. Here we have Michael Gitchell, the creator of the Golden Sasquatch Award.
that keep that eyes. Look at him. Keep it there. He's got one of the Fanatec DD5s that I've got. Actually, I think that's a CSL, if I'm not mistaken. He's got one to go sticker or something like that.
He does. It's beautiful.
Well, it's funny because I need those stickers, Michael. Like, where'd you get that?
He probably created them, knowing him.
Like, I don't remember those. I don't got one. You hear that changing of the gears. It's in 4th gear. Keeping on that bottom. And this is the sweeping corner as you're coming around. Turn 4. Back to the straight. Back at the 5th gear. Now we watch him drop that thing probably down to 2nd gear here. There's 4, 3, and not quite. So you're going to stay right there in 3rd gear. Ooh, little much there. He's like, just a little bit much. You see it in on the screen there. He's like, ah. Wasn't happy with it.
I love watching guys do that. I love the idea of them being willing to sit there and drive in front of us. And yeah, that car doesn't look like it enjoyed the wall too much.
So 5th with the Cup cars is Michael Gitchell. And I'm serious about that, Michael. I want to know where you got them stickers.
No doubt. Some of us who are actually One to Go Studios would like to have One to Go Studio stickers. Call us crazy. It's about time for t-shirts too, while we're at it.
Yeah, we still need, that's one thing on my list, the bucket list for stuff maybe on the next system here is that 4-station silk screen press. And we can make whatever we want at that point.
Yeah.
All right, so Brewer getting his laps in. So right now, Dylan Clark leading the way with a 33.9.
That's impressive. Keith Fonseca threw down a 34.1, so he's right there. I was wondering what the trucks were going to do. don't think they're going to have the same stoutness this time. And the reason I say that is the differences in the corners, I think, is going to make their life a little harder.
There's Ryan. He kept the same car from last week.
Well, considering what's
no,
on
actually,
it.
no, he didn't. That's he had the Halloween, the Peanuts last week.
Right, he's back to the.
We owe me a T-shirt from last season. Sonya said we owe her a T-shirt.
We probably do. I just don't know how we're gonna make it, but we probably do. She's right. We probably owe her a lot of things. So, we'll work on that. Sonya.
So Ryan to the top. Go figure.
This is going to be I mean, the fact that you see Ryan Johnson, Dylan Clark, those two up there, honestly, not surprised at all. I think those two guys are going to be stout.
Josh has not taken his laps yet.
I didn't say he wouldn't be up there. I'm just saying those two guys.
I love that 17 car. That John Peterson.
I do too. Yeah. Yep.
Kind of reminisces of the Kenseth era. You know, before he started doing cat, that is, or DeWalt. I mean, but I like the number.
I don't know. It's an old style looking paint scheme. So I do like it a lot. But.
Oh, he 3D printed it. Ah, so I'm gonna have to find that for my. I got a Fanatec DD5. Would it fit on mine?
Wait a minute. What did he 3D print? The sticker?
It's not a sticker. It's a 3D printed logo.
Well, I still wouldn't mind one of those,
Yeah,
Michael. You can't have all the fun just because you have a printer and we don't.
No,
I mean,
that might be the next thing we got to get. Now he's gonna make us want to get one of those. So Peterson is in the 7th spot among the Xfinity series. We got Bo Ross. He's sitting on pit road here. Yes, I can. He said.
He can. He's right.
He can do whatever he wants.
It's okay. I mean,
yes, I can.
He can. Yep. But it's cool nonetheless. I do like looking at my golden Sasquatch in front of me. So
see, I now have thanks to Track Racer, I now have a Track Racer system, so there's plenty of places to put stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, then you better do what our buddy did and put one on underneath your seat. The one to go coin.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That way you can tell him, on my setup.
On my setup. Yeah.
Yeah. So how was everybody's Halloween? I mean, we're all Halloweeny. Hopefully everybody. I'm sure Kathy Joe and those guys up in the New York area, New York.
It's kind of cold, probably.
Yeah, it's probably brisk.
It was wet here.
Pumpkins. It was raining. Yeah, it was raining. That was terrible.
Angela had a good day on Sunday. I don't know if she told you.
No, I haven't seen her since. Well, I saw her Monday. She didn't tell me anything.
Yeah, Sunday night when we went and picked up the stuff from the bakery, the Havre de Grace had shut down the whole city, and they were trick-or-treating, and we just basically got her mask because Dee Dee had given her gremlin mask and took her around.
There you go. Well, as long as Angel enjoyed it, that's really all that matters.
And it's kind of interesting. They got speakers all in Havre de Grace, so they were pumping music from the visitor center through the whole town. Pretty interesting.
It's funny that you say, it's cool that they have speakers. I mean, if anybody knew how small Havre de Grace was, they'd be like, "You guys finally got speakers?"
Hey.
Yeah, they did.
Hey.
They finally did.
Trivia. Did you know that George Washington chose Havre de Grace to be the capital of the United States?
Trivia question. George Washington had more United States capitals than anybody on the planet.
No, he chose it.
The guy couldn't make up his own mind.
It was his choice.
I mean, he bathes everywhere along the East Coast.
Apparently, he slept everywhere. That's what I heard.
He did. He got around. The dude got around.
But yeah, because I mean, think about it. Havre de Grace is at the very tip, basically. Us and Havre de Grace, Northeast and Havre de Grace, at the tip of the Chesapeake Bay. So I mean,
I'm just gonna say I'm glad they chose
DC,
Washington D.C. Yeah,
because they go way.
Nothing.
Well, you know, they were thinking about Philadelphia for the longest time and
Well,
decided
it
against
technically
it.
started that way, and then that got outvoted pretty quick too.
It got migrated down south further.
Oh, you got drenched. Kathy Jo said they got drenched on the way home.
Right,
Yeah,
so-
it was a really weird rain. Not everybody got it right away.
Yeah, but it sure showed up when it needed to.
Yeah, I'm glad I was inside. That's all I'm gonna say.
Josh is out there now, so we'll catch him here.
Oh, okay.
Superman. Oh, Superman tacked the wall. Makes him go faster.
Does it?
I don't know. We'll see.
I do like the Superman. The Exalted part drives me nuts, but they know that.
I think he knows it all.
Oh, he knows.
So that was a 34.304. So he definitely needs to get a little bit quicker.
Well, not hitting the wall will help with that. And he stays way off the wall this time. My guess he's going to come in around 33.401. 33.401.
Okay. Almost a whole second faster than his first lap.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 5 seconds left. He gets it in. 33.7, putting himself on the top.
Okay. I mean,
Oh, it smacks the wall.
that was a pretty good guess, wasn't it?
Yeah. All right. So the poll goes to the three on your screen: Josh, Susie,
Ben Garoni and his wild skulls.
and Humphrey's not in.
Humphrey, how about that?
Is that John Hump? Yeah, Mr. Hump. There you go, the admin box. There we
Yeah.
go. All right, so getting on to the racetrack. Let's get going.
Let's do it.
All the boys lined up in order of class. You have Susie and Johnson, Clark and Fonseca, Turner and Rush will be the front three. Row 4, Kevin Garoni, Robert McMillan Jr. in the trucks, Justin Gibbs and Joe Turkel in the fifth row. Row number 6 is Kevin Gagari and Ethan Michaels. DJ Trout and Kermit will be in row 7. Row 8 is Joe Brewer and Kremit the Great. And then 9 is Michael Gitchell and Chris Finnegan. In row 10 is Jeffrey Ramsdale, Richard Crane. 11, John Humphrey, Garrett Seidner, Nathan Manware, and Caleb Ellswick in 23-24. So 5th and 26 is Corey Harris and Bo Ross. Jonathan Cusimano and Wheeler will be in the 14th row. 15th row is John Peterson and Josh McKinney. Douglas Wasaki and Matt Kopp will be in 16 row. And the final driver on the shotgun is Adam Benefield in the number 9 in the 33rd spot.
You know what I like about you having to do the lineup now or the gridding?
I have to mess up all the names and you get to laugh
You
at me.
butcher the poop out of people's names, and I love it.
I don't get that. Did you know? I think we talked to this one with Judy Punch that they get like a binder, with everybody's how to say their name and where they're from and all that stuff. We don't get that. Oh.
Maybe we ought to create one.
Oh, see. So Kathy Jo says her Facebook keeps messing up, so she's in Twitch now.
She is in Twitch.
Yeah.
I see that.
I'm sorry it's messing up, but I have very little responsibility for that, I guess.
I think Kathy Jo just messed with Facebook too much, and they said that's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Not my fault. Yeah, it is.
We'll show you.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Well,
Or as Angel says, it's my thought. It's all my thought.
Kathy Jo, we're not going to take responsibility if it's our fault. So, and Facebook is. I will say this, Harold. Facebook
glitchy?
is kind of blurry and glitchy tonight. So
Weird.
if you're on Facebook, Twitch is a good way. YouTube is a good way. Actually, I say YouTube is a good way, but I don't really have.
I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what the problem is tonight. They said I'm looking at everything showing on my end that everything's good. So my computer's not melting down. It's actually only using 5% of my computer. So right, so here we go. The two rivals are inside outside, so here we go. Flagman starts us off on the 90-minute race for Gateway for the Gateway Arch 90 starting off. We're into being LLC. The Exalted Superman takes the lead. Joe Brewer is disconnected. Like I said, I guess he's back. Did I see him actually out on the racetrack somewhere or no? See a Joe Brewer anywhere? I'm not seeing him.
I don't see anybody.
He may not actually made the track.
He may not have made it. Yep.
They're down the
I'm only showing 31 in my breakdown.
Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. No grade. I'm looking at this. Says that the client was missing, as manually disconnected actually. So caution is out.
We just got started.
All right, let's try to find this here. All right, looking at Kevin, Josh McKinney, Boston Wheeler somewhere here as well.
Kevin right there.
There's Turkle.
Yep. So if Garoni's involved, it could happen in front of him, and
McKinney. Right there's McKinney, the 43.
Yeah. I thought you said Garoni was in it too.
No, Gagari, Kevin Gagari.
See, that's why.
Oh, and he loses it off of the corner.
Yeah. See, I think that's going to be a problem for the trucks all night long. I said that earlier.
A little loose, huh? Loosey-goosey.
Yeah, well, it's two different styles on this track. I think the Cup cars are going to be fine. I mean, those guys are going to be rails pretty much the most of the night. Xfinity and the trucks are going to be loose coming off of 1 and 2, I think, an awful lot, Harold.
Well, I was off of 3 and 4. That was coming off the 4 corner.
That's what I said, off of 3 and 4, Harold. I think that's where they're going to be the loosest. Yeah. Shut up. Listen, people already know I'm an idiot. They don't need to add to it.
It's that flat, fast corner. And
it is.
Phoenix used to be that way too. That if you got on the throttle too soon, you'd end up meeting the wall. Dover is another one that you have to be real careful about when you pick the corner back up, because too early you meet the wall, too late you don't get enough out, or too late you can also hit that hump and upset the car really bad.
Well, I was going to say at Dover, you literally go below sea level and then come up above sea level coming off of turns 2 and 4. So if you've ever been to the track and stood there,
dive.
It's pretty impressive how far they drop down and how much they come back out again.
Didn't Busher tell us that it felt like he fell 2 stories or something like that in the corners?
Yeah.
Like he was actually falling into the turn.
And we were out on the track. I mean, we walked it, so you can feel it. And if you're down in the garage area and look up, you're just amazed.
It's like a wall.
Yeah, it looks just like a wall. It's amazing.
Not a road, it's a wall.
Yep.
And I actually walked Talladega, and that's even more banking than Dover.
Yeah, but so the thing about Talladega, though, is it's that long...
Well, it's the speed that they're carrying.
Yeah, it's the speed. I mean, at Dover, it's just... I mean, you're doing 158, 160 miles an hour in a big car, and you're lumbering down into those turns and back out again, and it's pretty quick that you're in and out. So what are they running, 30-second laps there?
I think less than that, actually.
Is it?
Like 27 something.
Okay. I mean, that's hauling the bread truck. So
we had our first yeller of the day. First yeller. I mean, that was on a pretty quick beginning of the run there. It was on lap number 1.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody's watching on YouTube. Typically we have...
But
14.
Got 19 people watching in total is what I'm seeing. So
that's not enough. We should be sharing this. I haven't shared it yet, have I? I'll go ahead and do that now. Let's see. Share to your story. No. Share now. More options. Share to my feed. There we go.
CJ always shares. She's smart. She's better than us. She's like Lori.
Yeah, CJ probably does it like instantly.
Yeah. There should be single file for the restart because it happened on lap 1. So we have 31 drivers. Kevin Gagari, who is the car that did spin out, is issued to the back of the line.
Yeah, I mean, something like that, there's nothing you're going to do about it. It is what it is.
Remind me of the guy, you know, when you're playing basketball and the you foul guy, you raise your hand, you're like, "It's me, me."
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I got it. That's me.
Oh, so Strawberry Kid is watching, doing inventory.
Ah. Wait a minute, I lost
And then Sonia's on YouTube on TV. So Sonia, which is Facebook fixed now, or because you got both up, I don't know.
Well, no,
She put YouTube on the television and she's typing on Facebook.
yeah, so that's what she does. YouTube's a better feed. It's a much better feed, and then she types through
She
Facebook.
says both are working.
She probably got her phone. Yeah.
She said both are working.
Yeah, but she got her phone in her hand. I know that.
Is that it?
Yep. Isn't it, Sonya? Go ahead and admit it.
Double thumbs, right? Hey, there's Sharpie. And we did visit the East Main Diner.
It was excellent, Brian. Excellent. Absolutely enjoyed everything I ate. There was fantastic.
We've done 3 times now.
Told you Sonya doing what I told you she's doing.
And there's Sharpie on YouTube, and we have another caution.
Yay! I bet it's another truck spinning out.
So caution 4 looks like possibly right here. DJ Trout.
DJ Trout Drive.
So Sonya says my old eyes can't see this tiny phone.
That's why I figured. Put it on the big screen, you'll be fine. Watch.
That's 1 and 2. So we're now at Porta Potty Corner.
Porta Potty Corner. Yep.
So inside
he's
is
gonna go
DJ.
into this the wrong way, I think. Is he gonna get help? Nope. Watch that back end. Watch that back end.
That's what it is.
Oh, it's up there.
Oh, it's up in front of him.
He got
looseness, but it looks like it's way up front. So I got to try to find. Let me back this up some.
Oh, well, look who else joined us on Facebook.
Uh-oh. What?
Mr. Dunwoody.
Yep, I got to get back to that again. So
more colors, please. Yeah, so the cars, there were some cars up front, did not like, they were spinning before. And then
it was
he
further
just
up here, so it was like...
He got foddered in the back, so to speak.
I think it's up here somewhere.
CT Gamer High. Yeah, so Brian, I wanted to make sure.
That's another one of the group, by the way.
I got you.
That's Cody.
I just
Ooh.
getting ready to tell
look
Brian.
all that
Yeah, there's a lot. That was a lot.
Let's see who this is up here. The 16. That's Mr. Fonseca.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to say it. Sonya probably already heard it.
Ooh.
See? Wow.
He might have got some help.
Did Dylan help him? We'll find out when it comes down to the penalties, huh?
So, ooh.
What?
It was kind of interesting. And into the wall, up onto the racetrack.
So Keith gets out of the way. That's when it really gets crazy.
Ooh, wow, look at all them cars. And this is not a self-cleaning track.
It is not. If it's in your way, you're going to hit it. Yeah. Keith didn't look like he hit the wall that hard, but congratulations on him to keep it down low. I don't think he's the reason why everybody and their brother ran into each other, but
You start seeing people in smoke.
You slam the brakes. You make you overcorrect. It's pretty easy.
And Sharpie says they kept it down without coming up because usually you hit that, you go up into the wall and take out everybody.
I agree, but again, they overreact coming off tight corner. You know it's going to happen, and so a lot of chaos. I will look over here in our pittis lanus issues and see if anybody's going to get any ones on their cars here. You got quite a few that have come down.
It's like I got Gary's already got one.
McMillan's got one.
Yep. And that looks
I'd
like
be surprised if Rainbow Trout doesn't get one. Seidner is actually in as well. So could play interesting for let's see here. Yep, DJ Trout did get one. The problem with that, of course, Harold, we're at 1 hour and 19 minutes
to go.
And you're already getting a car, you know the rest of your night's going to just, you know.
So Black Magic Design saying that the Fonseca car needs a little bit more color.
Oh, he's a mess.
For those who don't know, that he is one of our designers. Matter of fact, we have a job for you all.
We do have a job
Sharpie
for you.
and Dunwoody.
That's right.
So
we have quite a few, I think, at this point.
So,
and it ain't car racing, by the way. It ain't involved in car. Hey, Austin, what's up?
So, how do you know who goes first and all? I'm trying to figure out what he was asking.
So he's never seen. So this is the guy I play softball with.
Oh, okay.
He's a good buddy, and so he's never. I guess you've never seen the triple threat happen, right?
Yeah,
Austin.
So I guess that's what we got to explain. So he needs to know who. How do we know who's leading?
Well,
so go right ahead and explain the color system because that's what he needs to hear.
Okay, so the yellow is your cup cars, the red is your Xfinity, and then the blue are your trucks. And basically, they're going to race in their own categories. There is an overall winner, and it can be a truck or an Xfinity because we've had that a couple times this year. But mostly, if you're looking at the yellow, those guys are running cup cars, and they are trying to win their division. So they are separated out. Harold has the points, I'm sure, somewhere hiding.
We didn't do the points today.
We did not. Yep. Mm-hmm. So that was a good segue into it. But basically,
we do that during the stage break. So.
It's utter chaos all the way around, and it's absolutely some of the best fun we have calling races. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the chaos that ensues, especially on this track.
Short track, and up there goes. Man, he's just out like a bullet to 81 today. Susie's got this sucker.
Yeah, I mean, he was fast in practice, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does. But he, again, what was going on in Dover? Saying, you know, it's great when you're blowing it away in the beginning, but you got to be there at the end. And some of these guys who run really hard and really good throughout these races, especially this year versus last year when we called them, there's a lot of guys that have a lot of speed, a lot of momentum. But by the end of the race, something's biting them in the rear end, and they're crashing or they're not finishing or anything like that. So, and those two guys right there, that's Dover all over again. Right in front of you. Bam. We didn't get nowhere. Bam.
And Dylan Clark was issued that penalty, an EOL penalty for that last.
I'm not surprised. That would have been the one I chose too, but but I can't choose that. You can't choose that. So.
That's right. I'm not allowed to.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so here we go. Here, Robert McMillan, Jonathan Cusimano, Richard Crane.
Trucks, and more trucks.
Yes, sir.
Oh, whoa.
That's when Caleb Ellswood coming in out of left field somewhere.
Pull the handbrake, Caleb. Pull the handbrake.
Oh, that's not. It's like I'm trying to do 3 wide coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, I don't know where this is going to go, but it ain't going to be pretty going in. I mean, keep it tight.
Nope. That's what it was.
Bam!
Not enough track.
Whee!
And around she goes. That's Robert McMillan. Woo! Wow.
Let's hope he wasn't drinking when he hit that, because that's going to cause a little vomitation. Wow. This might be the roll of the year so far, though. We've had a few, but this one might be. Oh, we're going to go inside. Okay, everybody, hold on to your. Whee! The spin cycle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we got you, Brian. We're just we're thinking about how we're going to change something. You guys will probably make it look amazing. So it isn't a car though this time. We're going to actually act. They're
It's
going
a
to pick their
new
brains, aren't
logo
we?
for the church.
New logo, new church logo. But we'll give you the old one, and then you can go from there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We're going to give you free reign.
Yep. Well, no devil horns. no pitch.
Let me rephrase the free reign part here. Dunwoody, I know you're listening. Yeah, I don't want Satan with a guitar, lead. Yeah, none of that.
I mean, you said free reign. I was like, wait a minute. I know these guys.
I did not think about who I was talking to until now, but I got it now.
Hey, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. I still never got to thank Brian for the amazing breakfast because this crap keeps happening and I can't tell. Dude, it was phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal. The pork roll was perfect. I ate so much.
Home fries.
Oh, I love the home fries. Oh my gosh, don't ever change the home fries.
Well, I tell you, if you didn't get up to go look at their grill, they have a grill full of home fries. That's all that's on that grill. It's like the whole thing is full.
Well, I don't want to see that because if I see that,
you want all of it.
I'm gonna want all of it.
All of it, yeah.
Put more ketchup. Okay, good. Now we're there. Yeah.
You saw Angel. We went with Josh. The 30th or the 29th, and she got the banana pudding waffles.
Ooh.
And those were really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a trip up there just for the sake of making a trip up there.
Yep.
That was good.
It's not that far.
No, it was an easy ride. I liked it.
See,
I don't like the toll
16
part,
foot of
but...
grill, 16 foot worth of grill, and 4 foot of it. So 25% of it's for home fries.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And so if you're in the Lansdale, PA area,
yep.
then you need to check out West Main Diner with our buddy Sharp and his family. They do an excellent job, and even in inflation, the prices were right where they need to be, I believe. The perfect job.
100%. Yep, absolutely 100%. I would highly recommend it to anybody. Hey, Kathy Joe, as you come down from New York, heading to New York State to head to the Charm City, Baltimore, you can always swing by the Lansdale way and then come down 95 from there. Just saying. It's just a suggestion. Trying to help you out a little bit.
And they're now doing lunch, I believe he said, till like 2 o'clock. So check that out. We'll have to go in there maybe later in the day one day, because I know, Ken, you don't like getting up in the morning anyway.
I found out that there's actually a 6 in the morning. I didn't know it, but there it was. I get up plenty, Harold. My bladder doesn't hold the way it used to. So sometime around 4:30, you could set a clock. I'm up. And I haven't learned my lesson. Don't drink a whole lot before I go to bed. No
Drinking and sleeping.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah. So, the spin cycle, as you said, is, I'll tell you, it's, being in the car with your thing that's the issue, I think. So, mother-in-law is going to drive. Okay. Lunch till 2 on Tuesday through Saturday. I said it was pretty good. I wouldn't mind going. I think Katie had the sliders.
Katie did have the sliders, yes. I had to finish one.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
She doesn't eat much, so I figured that was going to happen.
Oh, gosh, it was good. Nothing like putting cows and eggs together. I don't care what anybody says. It's just a beautiful thing.
Cows and chickens.
Go. Cows and chickens living in harmony on my plate.
Back to the restart zone. Here we go.
I still say we need to get the choose arrow involved. We talked about it last time, and some of the guys off camera talked about it. But man, I think the choose camera would be. The choose cone. How you doing? My name's Ken.
Choose cone.
I just started. Yeah, the choose cone would be awesome. There's going to be a little more crashing coming in just another moment.
All right. So right now they've kind of spread out a tad. Gonna let the cameraman dance a little.
Yeah, he should dance in this section. Clark's all over the place. Here he comes. Here he comes. Now, the problem with getting caught and being as fast as Dylan Clark is, the problem with being caught back there is he's got a lot of mess to get through. Oh, these cars and trucks just dancing in and out. Whoa, Jack. Oh, there's Dylan in the back end. I told you.
Stack up.
Yep. There's damage. That's yikes. And Dylan's already gotten one, hasn't he? No, he has not. Okay. All right. He's still safe, but he's going to need one soon. Yeah, Austin, if you're paying attention, now you see what kind of chaos can ensue with all three types on the track at the same time. I still think it's one of the most fun races to watch. It's kind of like IMSA on an oval. Basically how you put it. IMSA on an oval.
So I think what I need to do is I need to reach out to my buddy Tony Stewart and say, hey, you know what, we can end this whole NASCAR thing with you, and we'll just invite ARCA, trucks, and the SRX all to play together.
Oh gosh, that'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be utter chaos, and you have to put them on like half-mile tracks and see what happens. Like it'd just be that would be so cool.
There it is.
Oh, there it goes.
Caleb Ellswick, Garrett Sidemore, round they go. Green still, though, only 2 cars involved.
And Garrett Seidner, the reigning, I've kicked everyone's rear end on every track, is now going to have a problem. Except for 2, but he's about to make it 3.
Well, Seidner, if I'm not mistaken, I thought he already took a car, and he has already taken a car.
Yep, he's well, what's the word we're looking for? He's screwed. Yeah.
He's out of mulligans. He took one already.
Ain't no
Ronald
mulligan
McMillan
coming.
Jr. is done for the day. Number 98.
Well,
He's
when
out.
you turn yourself into a washing machine, you tend to
Adam
want to not
Benefield
drive.
has been in pit lane for 13 minutes.
He can't figure out how to get off of it. Just press the gas, Adam. It's okay. April's here. April, how are you this evening?
She's working, but listening.
Okay. I can still say hi to her, Harold. What are you trying to say? Whatever. April, hi, April.
Do not distract her and get her in trouble with the boss. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm more worried about getting Strawberry Kid distracted while inventory is being done. One, 2. What did she just say? 1, 2. Yeah, that's exactly how it's going to work. There's a Sasquatch sighting, and then next thing you know, 1, 3, 12.
You're right. That's why, as long as he doesn't count like the old cartoons where it was like 1 for you, 1 for me, 2 for you, 1, 2 for me, 3 for you, 1, 2, 3 for me.
You're about to confuse yourself, Harold.
You don't remember that?
I do. I do. I'm just worried about your mind and meltdown mode.
Mind and meltdown mode. No, that was earlier when my workmate stood up and there goes Gitchell.
Boom! You're gonna want to see the inside of this, and you're gonna want to watch his camera because that's gonna hurt.
I can't back up his camera.
Why?
Oh! Ow! Yeah, I can't back up. Somebody else hit something. Ooh, wow. Oh, ouch. I heard that.
Hey, Austin, it's a good night that you joined us this evening. Wow, that's a new model right there.
Well,
I didn't
Gitchell
think
and
Andy
Turner
Turner
here.
on the inside. Yeah, that.
Oh, there it is. Just
Boom.
enough.
And now wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now. Oh, a little later. It's come. Boom.
Ouch. And I think the other person was Fonseca, if I remember right.
Yeah, his car is doo-doo now. That was a lot of stuff right there, boys and girls.
Oh, that's because the 43 is going to hit Gitchell, and basically Fonseca's got nowhere to go.
Nope.
Yeah, ouch. So, chaos has landed in Illinois.
I think it did a little more than land. Goodness gracious. I can't even see who all was involved in that.
A lot.
Yeah. All right, so lots of people on the lane. Benefield, Gitchell, McKinney, Finnegan, Turkle, Manwaring, Ramsdale, Gibbs, Rush, Turner, Johnson, Saucy.
Yeah, everybody from Josh back has gone down pit lane, it looks like.
Except for Douglas Wysocki.
He's above Josh. He's in 14th.
Yeah, he is now, yes. Mine does not catch up to yours, okay?
Well, okay, well, hey.
You know?
Hey, I'm just a little bit faster, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well,
Matt
you
Kopp,
would be the one pulling the triggers and all.
So Matt Kopp has disconnected, and Race Control has issued Josh McKinney an EOL penalty for the late contact under caution. Which we saw with Gitchell up in the corner, and then he got tagged at the end there. Gitchell did what he was supposed to do. What's that?
McKinney's car doesn't show 11, so that's why it throwed me off.
Oh, he's in the 43, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, Gitchell did a good job of holding the car up in the corner away from everybody and giving people lots of time. So it's Justin Hewitt checking in on YouTube. Hey, it's up.
Yup.
We got 23 viewers at the moment.
Well, I mean, that's up from before.
Yeah.
The crew jumped in. That kind of helped our numbers right away.
That was 3 of the Black Magic endurance team that jumped in.
That's good. Makes us look better.
And I guess we were told, I guess somebody has to work, so we're not going to be doing Suzuka now.
Uh-oh.
Which means that I'll be free to actually work the church that day.
Wow, that's nice. It's good to know.
Well, that was the 12th. That was the day of Suzuka.
Austin, you still listening?
Austin. He's like, that's nuts. I'm done. It's too much excitement.
It happened.
Oh,
April. By the way, April. Kathy Jo said hello because she's over on Twitch right now instead of Facebook. Her Facebook was not behaving.
So Brian says that Dunwoody's not allowed to race because of his shoulder injury.
Where do you see that one? Where did that post up?
Twitch.
Okay, I'm there. Oh, there it is. I got it. Sorry, Brian. I see it now. It's hard following 3 things at once and watch the race.
Well, that's why I got one big window that's got all the checks in it. It's like cheat. So
I mean,
Andy
my
Turner
one big
is also
window has all
issued
the races.
Andy Turner also got the EOL for turning Gitchell. So
Brian is all over the place because he is on YouTube. He is on Facebook.
He's everywhere.
He is over here.
You know, it's like I looked at him with the grill. I'm like, dude, you look like you're dead. And he's like, yeah.
Well, didn't he go to the game? Like, he was
that day. Yeah, the day you went with us, he was. Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand that one.
So and your Phillies are on the brink of losing. What's up? I mean, they were about to win the thing, and then they couldn't finish.
See what happened was you can only push luck so far. That Houston team is a loaded team. So kudos to the Phillies for even being there, first of all, and they've played extremely well. But I mean, you're matching up against a nasty bullpen. And some phenomenal starters. I mean, you know, some guys won the Cy Young 3 years in a row. Some guy named Verlander. You know, and eventually, it's going to take you out. You know, as much as they are playing with heart, and they really are. Last night's game was a great game, but it's the moments. It's the big moments, and how good are you in those big moments? And right now, they're just. You know, you got guys that you'd think JT Realmuto, I think, is 0 for 11 right now, or 0 for 12. I mean, that's tough. And it's the guy's as talented as they come, has a cannon for an arm, so you aren't running against him. But when it comes to hitting, I mean, he has his moments, and he can be as streaky as anybody. So a lot of damaged cars, by the way, out here.
Oh yeah, short track.
And unfortunately, a lot of people have already used use their things. So we're going to see a lot of cars that are going to be damaged for a long period of time.
Sharpie and them, we'll have to get them set up to do the stuff we need them to do for us. I have that, and then we'll get back over there to eat some more food.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bigger priority is the food, a lot less on the logo, but I like the logo to be changed and look good. And then we can change that big giant sign out front to a gorgeous logo.
Oh, another hit.
Man,
More Arabs around egos. Oh, back into traffic.
Yeah, it's hard to keep
caution,
it
though.
Nah, he's going to get going again, but... I'll be right back, folks.
All right, so under 60 to go here. And as you're watching, One to Go Studios provide coverage of the Into Being LLC sponsored Gateway Arch 90, part of the split decision triple threat. About 3.5 minutes left before we get to our stage break.
Sorry about that, folks.
There are more people showing up. We got about 18 people watching now, and new people, new faces in the audience here.
I love the popcorn.
Lisa's is getting good.
Yeah. He's Dooley. Hello.
Yep. Definitely seeing the parts of the short track tempers showing up here.
Well, I mean, that's going to be on any short track, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know. So has Keith used his? Keith has not used his as of yet. Okay. So he can save that for later on and just ride right now.
Yep.
Some of these guys that are damaged obviously have not yet got it. Harold, you okay? You want to wake up? You need anything?
Oh, yeah. It's been a long day.
Has it?
Yeah. I said I was talking about that. My coworker helped me drop my phone and crack my screen on my brand new phone like I've had for, what, 2 weeks now?
There are a lot of people right now, Harold, that are they're very upset about that.
Yeah, they should be.
They are.
'Cause now I'm without a phone today, and that's messed me up. And I don't want to get it back till tomorrow.
I'm moved by that. I really am. Oh wait, my phone's working. Never mind. It's good.
2 more minutes before we get to the stage causing Turkle around.
Take out the cone. Dead cone.
He came back though.
Then he hits it again.
Spin it around.
Hit it one more time. All right.
CJ remembers. Yeah, well, you know. I do business and stuff, so I was finding people that were like, "Hey, I'm calling you to do this and this," and I was like, I couldn't answer my phone. It sucked.
Tony said she thinks we've had 5 green laps. It might be a
little bit
few
more,
more than 5.
A few more than 5.
Yeah, but she's close.
She's
like,
yeah.
Maybe it's 10. And they're not spreading I mean, they're spread out, but what I'm saying is there's too many groups that still have 3, 4, 5 cars in them. That, I mean, just doing that, just bobbing and weaving.
But that is all those different speeds, you know, and like the different setups in the different vehicles and how they take the corners. Maybe we need to add another car. Maybe we add another division. We add the Indy cars.
Oh no. No, that'd be.
Oh, the Indy cars would be trying to get in and out. It'd be like these all be jam cars.
I think we put the GT cars in there. They'd be fun.
Legends.
Legends don't have the long.
Oh no,
Legends can't run. They can't run the long period of time like these guys.
Oh no, they can't get the speeds either.
Right. At least with the GT cars, they're gonna be fast.
Like you get a legend car at Dover, caution is out for the stage break. So everybody will be put back on the lead lap, all the way back to Richard Crane. So, yeah, the legend car, you can get legend car at Dover and never take your foot off the gas.
Oh, I would assume they're not going to move. That's for sure.
And you need to keep that thing under the apron, the white line. You're cutting the track everywhere you can. We had one race there with Andy and group.
By the way, no cabbage this week. Thank you very much.
Maybe we'll check that. Hold on, I don't think that's true.
It's not there. It's
I
not there.
No, I think you know.
I looked.
I don't know.
You're just trying to find it now. See, that's just. It's not on there, dude. I'm telling you. Nope. No cabbage. Nope. Hey, go ahead, zoom in. Zoom in until you can't see it. There you go. Go ahead, zoom in. There's no cabbage this week. Thankfully. Turtle shells on there, yeah. Some busted up stuff, but no cabbage. No Sasquatch awards either, though, I have noticed. I don't think people love the Sasquatch award like they used to anymore. Yeah, you're not going to find it. Just stop. Oh, car's back. It means he got a purty car. But he didn't do all the damage, just enough to pop that back end out.
Yep.
Wow, that's what it looks like underneath, huh? There you go. You're looking for cabbage underneath the car? Oh, yeah. My gosh.
I think he hit it.
I don't think he did. Yeah, I think he'll save that till the end and then get a new car and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. What happened was he's got no cabbage on there.
See, what happened was, and you think that's going to cause him a problem?
Yep.
I mean, no.
There's no cabbage. Therefore.
Oh, I love your theorizing, yes.
Well, you know, if I got to go down to Towson, because that's where I have to go to get my phone, I think we might end up keep going all the way to Ellicott.
You have to go all the way to Towson to get a phone?
To get it repaired.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Yep.
What do you have?
It was either that or go to Phil. It's a brand new phone. It's only been out for 3 weeks or so. I got it when it was it just got released. So nobody, and then I found out that T-Mobile doesn't repair phones anymore. They just want to give me a new one and charge me $500.
You didn't get the insurance, did you?
The insurance would have been the same way because there is a deductible.
Not $500.
It's up there.
You need to get the better. There's something wrong with your program.
Changing the switching out the screen is $219. So.
Holy smackamo! And that kid's paying for it, right?
It'll probably be the last time I get a Pixel.
And that kid's paying for it, right?
Yeah, well, I mean...
I'm sorry. No. Yes, he's paying for it. Come on, Harold.
So here's the issue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
you're not supposed to have your phone out.
Well, that too, but... no, here's the thing. Is like I have an OtterBox Defender, which is supposed to protect the thing, and I had that invisible glass or whatever on the front screen. So I'm like, how did it break? And they go, you see this little spot between the two? That's where it hit. I was like, are you kidding me? Like the 1 in a million. I should play the lottery.
That's at 1 billion. Might as well.
1.5 tonight, which probably it's already been. That's 3 hours ago or whatever.
I've got a better chance of seeing Jesus while being struck by lightning, getting hit by a wild goat, and lighting my hair on fire at the same time. Okay? Right. It's just, it's not happening.
I figured a guy wanted me to have the lottery and give me a ticket.
Oh, he'll give you a ticket.
If you want me to win, he give me a ticket. Be like somebody puts a ticket in my hand somehow. You know, I mean, I don't have to go get it.
That'll be a new message I'll have to work on.
You have to work on a new message for that.
No, not this week. Obviously, I've worked 3 times. I've changed it 3 times this week. I'm not changing it.
Kind of like my zombie one that I didn't use last week. Maybe I should have.
Dude, you know, you second guess yourself. You're gonna. That's what's gonna happen. You just gotta run with it. Gotta run with it. All right.
All right, so looks like we got everybody back on. You know, so see, guys, we got here 49 and a half left. The lights are off on the pace car, which means we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing with about 49 minutes remaining.
Now the question is, can we get through the first couple laps without crushing each other?
So everybody's on the lead lap through the 29th position. Benefield is the only car any laps down now in the number 9.
And it's a lot of laps.
Yeah. But other than that, they're all together. Move to number 6 on the inside. Susie on the outside is getting ready to go back to the green flag. Pace car jumps off the racetrack and back into the restart zone we go.
I know we haven't talked about Brother Bo Ross tonight, but just so everyone knows, next Saturday night is his big wrestling thing. So if you're anywhere in the Martinsburg, West Virginia area, Bo would love to have you come out and watch him wrestle.
That's a week from tomorrow, right?
At a week from tomorrow. And also, do not forget, Sunday morning at 2 a.m., make sure you turn your clocks back because we get an hour more.
I told you don't tell people that as we get some people to show up.
Listen,
they'll show up on time, then.
Nobody listening to us is going to come to church. The only one would have been Austin, but he's disappeared, so.
He disappeared, man. You scared
he's
him
not
away.
there anymore. I did. It's my fault. I'll hear about it.
Them orange cars, man.
I know. There's plenty of it going around tonight. And they're all out of the taco, the turtle shell, taco shell, heat shell.
Augie and Facebook.
Yeah. That's so true, Augie.
So
my God.
The luck I would have is I would go in, sign all the documentation, and that way I'm the person on the ticket, and then I'd die, and then nobody gets the money.
Nah, I wouldn't. I'd get hit somehow going into the lottery office. I'd have my ticket in my hand.
And somebody just pick it up?
Yeah, somebody else just pick it up. Yeah. Now that's my luck. I wouldn't even get to the lottery. And I'm telling you right now, if you are not knowing that I won, I'm getting every lawyer. If I got $1.4 billion, I'm hiring a lawyer that's going to change my name before I sign the ticket. Nobody's going to know I won. Well, I guess the church would figure it out once you guys got like $100 million. But other than that, nobody else is figuring it out.
Oh, 10% of 1.5 is $150 million.
Yeah. If you listen, Harold, if I put that in your hands and you can't do something with that, I quit. I'm moving on.
We'll be
Okay.
getting a whole new church.
Yeah, exactly. We're not leaving that property though.
Oh no, that's when we make sure we kick everybody off the pieces that we don't have cultivated. And
Yep, we buy
design
the
the whole
rest of it.
thing. And buy that whole subdivision back.
Exactly right.
Really good accounting. All right, so about 45 to go.
The problem is with, being, believing the way we do and the 10% and tithing and all that, that's before taxes. So I'm still giving $150 million after they take out their half a chunk.
Yeah, they almost get half of it. 45%, I think.
Yeah, 45%. It's insane. But you know what? Half of 1.5 billion is still a whole taking money.
Yep.
Oh, so let me get this straight. I still have $675 million. Oh, or $750 million actually. So you're going to take 750 and I get 750. Okay, sounds good. Like this, you know. I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to spend $750 million. I don't think I have too much problem.
Be like Brewster's Millions.
Oh, I love that movie. Gosh, I love that movie.
We need to spend $30 million in 30 days with nothing to show for it.
I don't know if people know this, but there's 2 versions of that movie, too.
I like the old one with Pryor.
Richard Pryor is fantastic. I mean, that movie, and John Candy is as killer as it comes in that. But much like Heaven Can Wait, there's 2 of those, too. There's a black and white version, and then, you know, one's around a boxer and one is around a football player. So.
Yep.
Little movie trivia this evening, since we haven't done that in quite a while. Oh, and by the way, last week we were supposed to pick the best.
Yeah, the lights went out first.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
It's not our fault.
We did have the Ray Charles 500 at the end of the race, so you're right. You're right.
Sonya said you got that wheel done?
Exactly. Augie said he'd give it all to charity. Isn't your middle name Sonia Charity Fonseca now? Yeah. You're changing it to Charity.
It'd be nice. My dog's name's Charity. You can give it to her.
That's it. 100%. Charity equals 6 grandkids. That's right.
Yeah. About 43 left.
43 left, and Superman is in the lead, followed by anime porn. I mean, you know, hey. I guess that's more powerful than a speeding bullet. I don't know. Josh is driving well tonight, that's for sure. If he can keep Tiny Horse way back that far, he's got a chance to win. If Tiny Horse catches him in any way, yeah.
We're about 14 laps since everybody came down pit lane under that competition caution. So.
We should be celebrating that. We've made 14 laps without a caution. Hallelujah.
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 Not quite the Bible Belt in St. Louis, though.
It truly isn't. It's close, but it's not. Yeah.
Nah.
It's close.
You got to keep going south.
Well, Southern Missouri has it.
About near Arkansas.
Arkansas.
The Ozark was it the Ozark Valley, right?
It's mountains.
Ozark Mountains.
Yeah. Mountains right there, yeah. That's right. There's Baptist out there, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sonia has a few tickets for the Mega tonight. Okay.
Well, it was already drawn.
Well, she won. She probably won.
Isn't it drawn at 7 Eastern?
I don't know.
Usually it is, I thought.
Who knows, Harold? We don't ever play it. It's not like we're ever going to know. Sonia wins. I'm sure she's not going to tell us. We'll know by the Facebook post where we'll know by the Facebook post where the pool becomes in ground and suddenly palm trees are around it and there's all kinds of new stuff.
She become vapor, man. She just gone.
Oh, I love where that area where
tomorrow.
She lives.
Okay.
Powerball's tomorrow. Mega's tonight.
Ah, okay. The big one's tomorrow night. Okay.
Yep.
Shows how much I know.
Oh, we could tell. You're
I'm right on it.
You are on it. You're like peanut butter and jelly without the bread.
We're like peas and carrots.
Me and Jenny like peas and carrots. I got like 12 Jennies. Well, Mr. Houser.
She's going to have 2 pools, indoor. No, Sonia.
Yes,
It needs to be 1 pool with an indoor and outdoor portion.
Well, maybe that's what she meant. Maybe that's what she meant. It'll be Olympics size, that's for sure.
And
I know darn good well.
You dive underneath the glass wall.
Oh, Sonia's going to have a pool boy there. She's going to have a waiter there. She's not getting out of that chair until she's good and ready.
Where's the hot tub with the waterfall?
That's probably inside. Yeah.
That's what Sharpie says. Where's the hot tub with the waterfall?
Yeah. Don't worry, Brian. That'll be there too.
Now, I think Sonia's going to have the 2 guys with the palm branches, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She'll have cabana boys. She'll have a pool boy. She'll have a waiter. She'll have.
Oh, she don't like getting her hair wet.
Well, that's exactly right. She'll be sitting in the chair in that little. She'll have one of those little those little sitting areas that she can still get cool. But I'm just planning this out for you, Sonia. You just ride along with this. I got you, girl.
Brian says he knows a chef.
Here we go. That's exactly right.
And for those who don't know, that Brian actually worked at Churchill Downs as a chef. So.
Well, this is down in the Lynchburg, Virginia area, so you got to travel. You can't be up in Lansdale anymore, though. But I'm sure you'll be okay if she's paying you. I'm sure. All I'm going to ask is, Sonia, as one of your, just favoritist followers on Facebook and all, I would just like a little cabin over in West Virginia if you could do that for me. That's all I'm asking.
While we've been bantering, Josh Suse has put himself to a 2.5-second lead over the Tiny Horse.
That's why we've been bantering.
And Sharp says he's got knives, he'll travel.
There you go. Love it. Well, there's Mr. Ellswick. We haven't talked about him a lot, except when he crashed into the wall earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, he did, but, where is he currently?
So I think I get Brian with my cousin, though.
Oh, Caleb is actually leading.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice.
He is leading the Xfinity driver.
That's right. Good job there. DJ Trout leading the way for the trucks. So.
That's right. That's right. The usual suspects are up front running 1 through 6.
Now, Brian, last I checked, my cousin is the executive chef at the Empress Hotel in D.C.
I've been to D.C. How's that?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been in. I keep every time I talk to Musa, I tell him I got to go wherever he's working.
I don't, what I noticed out of that whole time you spoke, Harold, I didn't hear any invite to go with you.
Well, I'm sure I would. You are almost always with me when we go somewhere to eat.
I mean, my feelings are starting to get hurt here, Harold. I'm feeling a little verklempt.
And he's my cousin, and his father is who I'm named after, so.
I'm named after my father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather. It's like, oh my gosh. So let's have a little bit of.
And I come to find out my uncle told him not to do it.
Wow.
He said he got hecked for being called Harold when he was a kid, and he's like, don't do it, don't do it. And he did it anyway.
I'm going to take my 97 pills before I go to bed, so I might as well open my last drink for the night.
Yep. All right, so what we got here going on is Josh Suse, Johnson, Kremet, Clark, and Rush, the top 5 in the Cup Series. DJ Trout, and that's a battle going on here between, and Trout is using, looks like he's using Taco as a pick. He's being followed by the Pork Chop in the top 2 here for the trucks. Ethan Michaels in the 3rd spot. Joe Turco 4th. 5th is Chris Finnegan. Caleb Ellswood the commanding lead over Nathan Manwaring, Matthew Boston Wheeler, Josh McKinney, Corey Harris, and John Peterson. Not a lot of Xfinity guys out there tonight.
There really isn't.
And the baby on the Petticoat Junction is Kathy Joe's been named after, she say.
Oh, okay. A lot of people don't know what Petticoat Junction is there, Captain Joe.
You and I do. Nobody else in this channel.
I'm pretty sure Augie knows.
I don't think anybody turning the wheels out there have any idea what she's talking about.
Keith, I mean,
Keith,
how
I'll
old's
take
Keith?
it, baby, yeah.
Yeah, how old's Keith? If he's been around that long, he'll know.
But DJ and the pork chop are the closest battles we're on them right now.
Unless Sonia robbed the cradle and Keith's only 21 years of age, so, you know.
I bet she's older, just like my Lori is.
I wouldn't go there. I think Sonia's young. I'd say she's probably like 29 forever.
Oh, okay.
See what I did there, Sonia? Yeah. I'm smart. Harold's not learned this man.
I not learned that thing yet? No.
You know, after 73 wives, you'd think you'd figure it out by now. But I mean,
See, I had one that was younger than me and one that is older than me. The one that was younger than me caused me to have ulcers, and the one that's older than me made me fat by feeding me too good.
right, but you don't have the ulcer problem.
That's right.
The jeans don't fit the same way, but that's all right. Those trucks are still squirreling coming off of that.
Yep. About 34 minutes left in the race here as we're watching the 61 truck get in the back of Mr.
He's
Turner
all
there.
over. He's all over Turner.
Turner's in the 6th spot. John Humphreys is dropped due to an upload packet problem. That's kind of interesting. That's a
Haven't heard one of those
error.
in a while. Yeah. I
He's
haven't
already
heard a
few
packet
laps
problem.
out. DJ is on his last truck. That's his spare vehicle he's got out there.
Well,
And Kevin Garoni, Pork Chop's got a truck left though.
Yeah, I was going to say Pork Chop didn't get. Somehow he made it through all of those issues before, but as you see here, I mean, they're spread out enough now that unless something just stupid happens, he should be able to preserve that truck the rest of the way out. DJ should. And we talked to him last week, didn't we? In the dark.
I think so. Do that is great. Oh, and you know, and I was thinking about doing that. So while we're in a lull here, before I
That's
get
going to bring the points up.
I'll bring the
aren't you?
points up.
Hey, look at that.
So Taco Gortman is leading the way. Then Luke Smith, Justin Gibbs, Dylan Clark, and Josh Susie. Gonna get in trouble again.
Keep butchering the name. Keep butchering the name.
That's right. That's my job. I'm a kid. It's my job. And then there's Xfinity Garrett with the 7 wins. And then that might not be one either. So Harrigs and McKinney both with the win.
Yep.
So we got Nathan Manwaring Kopp and Caleb Ellswick, who's currently leading in the Xfinity. And then there's the trucks there. Turkle, Trout, Michaels, Garoni, and Douglas Wasaki. And there's your guys there. And that's a pretty... quite a few guys have gotten wins in the trucks.
Well, the wins have been spread out. Yeah, Crane and Gagari and those guys. I mean, it's good, but trucks have been really
good.
Yeah, trucks have been really competitive the whole time.
So now it's starting to put about 3 car lengths between the two here. See if we got anything else going on. Josh in the 81's got a 3-second lead over Tiny Horse. They're all spread out. This is pretty much the closest battle between likes. And then we got Crane and Cusimano. Let's go back to this here. And that's a big, I guess. I'm not sure what happened there.
Michael.
Because Cusimano keeps falling back.
Well, he's got a little side damage there, the 45 does. He's apparently found the wall, kind of like Michael just did there. Now the leader's coming around. You can see the leader just behind them getting ready to lap. So they need to put the hammer down.
Down.
Get out of town with the hammer down.
Well, this is going to be interesting with lap traffic coming in. So Harris is the 12, is the first car. This will be the first one to be. Oh no, Harris is already down a lap. So Jonathan Cusimano, the last car on the lead lap, in the 19th position.
Gorman's already. Gorman's just been in the pits not too long ago too, and so he's a lap down as well. So that'll work out for him once he gets back. But some of the strategity moves there, Harold.
Yep.
And we did not check to see how far they could go on fuel because we had 73 cautions at the beginning and not enough long run. There you see Michael Gitchell right in front of the leader. But again, I would assume pits will be running soon. We're at 36 on the stint right now, 35 to 36 on the stint, which I would have to guess would probably be around 40. You're starting to see them come in a little early now, so. Michael's doing everything he can to stay in front of Josh, but power's going to win out right here.
Oh, man, we're going low too.
Yep. Gonna make it interesting. There he goes. So the guys we expected to be up front are up front, the Cup cars. Trucks are still I'm a little surprised the trucks are where they are right now, considering all of the issues they had early on. Either they've learned their lesson, or their trucks have just stabilized for them, but that's where we're going to have just truck wreck central. And there you see Crane in front of him, so. And Josh is really laying down some laps right now. Let's see, while we're doing this, his best lap is a 33.881.
Fastest on the track.
Fastest on the track now, 35.753. A couple guys are running a little lower, depending on what kind of traffic he's in or what have you, but had the best lap.
2 seconds slower.
Well, it's
tire fall off, pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy, yep. Ryan's running almost 3 seconds from off his best lap. So
I'm guessing he's in some kind of traffic though for that kind of speed.
He's 4 seconds behind. And the Cup guys are really spread out right now. Go back to that DJ Trout, Kevin Baroni real quick. So it looks like Ethan Michaels is trying to get into that picture as well. Oh, now you see why.
Stack up.
There again, he uses Benefield as a pick. You see Turtle going into the, Benefield up into the wall as they go by. So now you have 3 trucks battling right beside each other. People are coming into the pits now, so we're 40, 41.
All to come down at least once. So.
Oak Chop coming around, bringing the one. Ethan Michaels with him, but he's going to slide up. Is he going to hold it? He did hold it. Wow. So DJ Trout put on the outside. Pork Chop waits, comes around on the inside, pulls Michaels with him. Now Michaels, I don't know if he's got enough. He does not. Drops back in behind. Oh, he's gonna. Whoa! Where did Pork Chop go?
He's down there.
And he just
I think the McKinney
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He shook it up a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't expect McKinney to be where he was, and he evaded.
Wow.
So 25 to go here as green flag pit stops are underway. CJ's got some muddy buddies. I need some of those.
Oh. I love muddy buddies. I want to go up to their house and just hang out and watch a race and listen to you do it by yourself, Harold, while we're eating popcorn and muddy buddies and all that other stuff. That's what I want to do. Can I do that, Kathy Joe? We'll just sit there and make fun of Harold the whole time. Yeah.
We're actually halfway through the season now. This is race 10 of 20.
I know. Actually, what I could do is I will take my mobile studio with me, and Kathy Joe can join me in the booth, and then we can make fun of Harold the whole time. Still gonna have fun.
Nope. I don't think so.
Yep. We'll work that out, Kathy Joe. But if I come up there, your husband has to make. Yeah, there you go. There you go. She said her hubby can cook. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes, and that's the first thing I was thinking. And the second thing was making fun of Harold. But
you grab a bushel of crab on the way up.
Oh, I could do that, but they're going to be down here, so they can always, we can always take them crabbing. Leave you out on the boat.
Nah. I only go on the big boats. Them too small. Them crabbing boats ain't got no theater on them.
No, what do you want? They're crab boats.
Exactly. I said I go on cruises. I want to go on a ship. It's gonna have places
I'll
to
dance
eat
for you on the boat.
and
I'll dance for you.
shows and all that stuff.
I can do a show for you while we're out on the crab boat. That I got you. Yeah. I don't know about eating though. Yeah.
All right, so DJ Trout got about a second lead now over Pork Chop.
I'm wondering if they aren't going
Susie
to
and Johnson are together, about 3.5 seconds apart. They're the top two Cup Series cars. Caleb Ellswick is ahead of the Xfinity with 46 laps in. First car that has gone down for service, Dylan Clark in the 34, and has finally taken his faster period.
I said he'd wait. I mean, there's no point in fixing it until you get towards the end and 20 minutes to go. He's gonna have the best car out there to run. So, but these guys he was gonna have the best car. Now he's messed up again.
Yeah, and then the back of Bo Ross.
How about that?
I saw they were close. I didn't realize they were that close.
Is that my fault? Because I mentioned it? Oh, damn. How about
Tiny
that?
Horse down the pit lane.
How about that?
Clark now on the lead lap, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, but did Bo Ross pit right before him, or?
No, Bo Ross has been out there. He's on 40.
Yet.
Yeah. So definitely difference in speeds based on tires. So
Well,
closing speed with Clark.
That
over
front
Bo
right
Ross.
clip is messed up. Yep. Man, I can imagine what Dylan's saying right now.
Ellswick in front of him.
Yeah,
Ellswick leading overall right now. And now Dylan Clark takes the lead. So Clark to the top with 8 laps on fuel and tires with about 21 minutes left.
Well, now Caleb has a pretty substantial lead over Nate Manwaring. However,
they can go the distance from here. And so that's 25 minutes. It'll be close. Clark's going to be cutting it close. I wonder if he did the math.
oh, I'm sure he did. The question isn't, is he going to be able to go all the way? The question is Ryan Johnson going to catch him? Is Josh going to catch him? 20 minutes left, 4 seconds difference. There's a good chance considering how fast they were running. Yeah, there you go, nose to tail. They're gonna power through and get there quick, I think.
Matthew Boston Wheeler now the leader of the Xfinity Series. Garrett back to the top of the trucks. Or
No.
Trucks is Boston Wheeler. That's not right, is it?
Nope.
It's Xfinity, and it's showing for some reason. Why is Garrett Seidner showing up as a truck on my system?
Well, he's so fast.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Because he's not a truck.
He is not, as we can see right now.
Yeah. But
we'll work it all out. Don't worry, folks. We got this.
he's showing up right on the main screen, but not in my timing and scoring. That is so weird. Oh, wow, weird. All right, well, hey. In their timing and scoring on the pylon, it's right.
There you go. That's all that matters. There you see Dylan, but if you notice on that little pylon to the left, Mr. Tiny Horse is now 2.5. Josh right behind at 3 seconds, and he, of course, now gets under the 3-second range. They are coming in a hurry, Harold.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure that right end that right end damage isn't going to cost him in the long run. Because he is currently running 34s. They're running 33.9. He's running 34.9. So you just keep watching the time just drop. And then there's nothing after that. I mean, Sir Kremet is like at 9.5 seconds, more than 9.5 seconds. Tyler's even 10 seconds. So those guys aren't coming in a hurry, but these two behind them, they're coming. Some front end damage on Sushi's. How you doing? Sushi's car. A lot of damage. Does it match the back end damage on Tiny Horse? There it is. They have found him, reeled him in, and now it's time to bait the hook and pull it. Bait, set, hook. I thought it'd be more like the 15-minute mark, but I would assume he's going to dive down. Yep, there we go. Diving down. No contest. Get out of the way. Let him go by. That's a great job of him holding, coming off of 3 and 4.
All right, now Garrett's in the right color. He was messing up my pylon. I didn't like it.
Oh, I figured I was talking about myself. I knew what you were doing, so yeah.
But now it's back because Garrett's actually in the 3rd spot for the Xfinity Series. So still doing pretty good for, basically.
Considering?
Yeah.
100%.
So Ryan Johnson to the lead as they reeled in Dylan Clark while we were messing with the pylon.
No, you were messing with the pylon. I was calling the race.
With 16 to go.
I'm surprised the damage on both of those cars, the 38 and the 81, neither one of them has chosen to get for a new car. That's interesting to me, but if they're driving, if the car is working for them, they're not going to do anything.
Right.
Not those two. And I thought Dylan's strategy was a great strategy. Get towards the end, and get a new car. It comes out and bangs into Bo Ross, and car goes downhill. Other than Kathy Joe,
yes.
Everybody's gotten quiet.
Yes.
Maybe they're just so enthralled by that race that just happened. I was going to say, why don't we get to these guys? Because you know these guys are getting close. Ethan Michaels into one. DJ Rainbow Trout in the outside in the 61. Trout goes around, playing with fire in the 12, right there in the middle. One slip up, and Mr. Turkle is within striking distance, and he will make them pay. Pork chop right behind them.
Inside of the 12 goes the 1, 16 follows.
I thought the 61 was going to try to make it 3 wide. Dives down in under the 12, clears the 12, 35 there in front. Turner needs to hammer or get out, and he gets up and out of the racing groove. Excuse me. That 61 is fast, Harold. DJ's truck is fast. It's just this traffic is not helping at all. This time they're both going to clear, so this should be interesting now. There you see Joe and Pork Chop have come into behind the cars they just cleared. So Ryan Johnson, 0.8 seconds of Saucy. See, now you got me saying it wrong. Susie's all over the bumper. He's 0.6 of a second off right now. These two guys are side by side, getting ready, diving into the turn. DJ on the inside. On the outside is Michaels, and Michaels clears him again. Garoni has gotten around, by the way, so he is the next guy that's going to be trying to reel these two guys in.
Got Wheeler, got Ellswick, Manwaring, and Seidner. That's the 3 there. See, Manwaring 9 seconds behind Caleb, though.
Yeah, I think we're going to be talking, and I think, I'm not going to say it, but I was going to say I think we're going to be talking to him tonight, which would be good. It's been a while. But these two here, it just looks like Josh is just trying to find his the best thing to use to get.
I think he's just letting Tiny Horse clear the traffic, and he's just following. And when they clear the traffic, then he'll pounce.
Looks like Keith got a new car, so that's good. Yeah, he seems to be diving in, like you said. Once Ryan moves them out of the way, then Josh seems to dive in, take control. All right, Trout looks like 1/10 of a second underneath probably Michaels if we went to that. Garoni is not gotten close enough yet. So you've got some great racing. There you go. You got some great racing going around this track. The trucks have been the most exciting so far this year. I'll be honest. I love watching these guys go at it. And it's been, it's been a mix.
Whoa, that was close.
That indeed was close. Stayed off of him, thank goodness. No glitch in the computing either, so that's a good thing. All right, he seems to be able to get under, but not able to pull all the way around. And that causes the problem. And then Kevin can't seem to get any closer than he is 2 seconds back. He just can't seem to reel these two guys in. They've had good trucks the whole night, so. Let's drop back to Xfinity real quick just so everybody can see what it looks like for Caleb. There's Caleb Ellswick right there. And Seidner's a good bit, about 3 seconds back, 3.5 seconds back, it looks like. Is that right?
Let me look here in a second. You gotta wait 9 seconds behind.
9 seconds behind. All right, well,
Yeah,
he's got a little damage on his car too. All right, so Caleb on cruise control, which is a good thing. Up front here, you got cars in between. Moving way out of the way.
About 10 minutes left here.
I tell you what, he's picked. He got through a lot smoother past Gibbs and than Josh is right now. All right, so only 10. Excuse us. The motorcycle has to go by and make sure he revs just as he passes my house. 10 cars on the lead lap. Andy Turner is going to be the last one on the lead lap right now, and he is right in front of the leader. 2 cars in between him and Tiny Horse Johnson. Ryan's gotten a bigger lead. He's at 1.3 seconds now. Josh seems to have maybe used his car up to try to stay with him, and that would make sense. And then you still have the trucks who are battling close together. Clears the 12. He just seems to be able to clear these cars, Harold, and then put the hammer down and get away, where Josh seems to be struggling getting around some of them.
And so inside of 8.5 here.
And that means
we're just about to say no yellows. That's right. Five-man gonna put it away.
The Tiny Horse is definitely pulling away right now. He is going in and out of traffic. He's down 9 cars on the lead lap as he goes around Turner, putting him a lap down. So it's been one of those nights. You see he's used his car pretty good. He's found the wall a few times, or another vehicle maybe, but it still runs well, and he's still hammering away on the laps. Looks like Michaels and Trout still battling 1/10 of a second between the two of them. Kevin Groney has pulled in closer, so that's probably quite a battle that's going on right now with the 3 of those guys. And they're probably about a half a track in front of our leader right now, as the leader tries to put
It's Garrett.
Whoa. Back in the back there, Josh just slammed into the wall, so that's going to slow him down more. Yeah, Garrett's side. I was trying to get Seidner, and then I watched what was going on, so I apologize. Thank you, Harold. So Seidner is down a lap now, and just picking away, aren't they?
Is that
just
2 laps down?
2 laps
actually,
down. Yeah, 2 laps. Caleb's the only one that's 1 lap down. So
Turkle. So 4 trucks on the lead lap and 5 cup cars on the lead lap.
And Turkle really isn't a player as far as in the trucks at this point. He's about 4 seconds behind these two here with now Porkchop still got 6 minutes. He's got a chance to pull these guys in. If they stay fighting like this, you're going to have to think he's going to be there. Caleb Ellswick right in front. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Hold on to that truck, son. Caleb's not going to want any of that. These trucks are really hauling right now. DJ's going to want to get around him. I don't imagine Caleb's going to want to give that up easily, but it's pulled all 3 of them together now.
The biggest battle for position right here is the DJ Trout over Michaels.
And now Pork Chop is
Pork Chop
in the
in,
mix.
yeah. And 5:40 to go. Looks like Johnson's pulled away 3 seconds over Susie, and Caleb Ellswick 8.5 seconds over Garrett Seidner. So this is the biggest race out here. These 4 cars all together.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I don't know what Caleb gains by battling them. Honestly, I'd almost let him go by and let him fight, but these guys are competitive no matter what. Garoni's coming fast. Oh, into the wall, number 1. Ethan Michaels goes into the wall. That means he is not going to be a contender. That puts him out of the play right now, and Garoni's the only thing left. So Ellswick gets out of the way. Kevin Garoni's got a shot. Otherwise, DJ Rainbow Trout's going to have 2 in a row. I think Michael's just overworked it, Harold.
Yep. Taco Gorman on pit lane.
He's had a terrible night
15, so 4 laps down.
Not had the car he wanted tonight. The DJ put a second between him and Kevin, as well as 2 cars in between, so cushioning the blow a little bit. Right there behind Jonathan Cusimano and Keith Fonseca. There you see Taco coming back out onto the track. DJ's got a stout truck, that's for sure.
Still the best race on the track here. It's now 6.5 seconds separate Tiny Horse and Susie. Cale Ellswick has a huge lead over the Xfinity car of Garrett Seidner.
Yeah, and DJ's just got to make no mistakes. He's got 3 minutes left. Drive the truck, be smart. Don't try to overpower everybody if you don't need to. Just be smart. Drive it in the corner, drive it off the corner, and you know, let it be what it's going to be. Garoni just needs to, I mean, literally left, right, up, down, whatever he can to get anything out of that truck. But it's 1.1. Smooth and steady, right? Smooth and steady wins the race. There you see Kevin bobbing and weaving, coming up underneath Cusimano there, and he's got Fonseca in front of him. All right, nothing between them, Harold. 2 minutes left. And nothing between the two.
About 4, maybe 5 laps left in this thing.
Not a whole lot of time. All right. Bad part is Kevin can see it. Like, he can see it. He just can't get it. I think DJ's ability to get in and out of traffic has been huge for him tonight. So 1.3, 1.4. He's just nice and steady. He's got nothing to worry about right now. He does have some traffic in front of him, but minute 14 as he took the line.
And then we go back to Ryan Johnson here because he's going to be the one that sets when the race is over. So a minute left here as Tiny Horse comes around the backstretch.
I'll keep an eye on the timing and scoring between the trucks.
Well, 42 seconds left. So down the front stretch. It says white flag here.
Does it? Okay.
I just saw the white flag come out from the flag stand. So if he's, which is 35 seconds, it makes sense because he will not get a full lap in.
It's still showing green on the tower.
Yeah.
Coming off the turn. And there you go, checkered flag.
So winners Ryan Johnson overall. DJ Trout coming with Garoni 1.1 behind him. Caleb Ellswick, it looks like, will be the winner of the Xfinity Series. Whoa, contact between the 7 and Clark, it looked like.
Yep. There you see Garoni went through.
DJ Trout wins there, and Ellswick.
Yep. All right, so those of you who are fans of the Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson group, and you know who you are, he wins that tonight and takes the overall. Been a while since the Cup cars have taken the overall, and Ryan does it with lights on tonight. So we actually got to see him the whole time. As Harold said, DJ Rainbow Trout takes the lead and the second time in a row for the trucks. And then our buddy Caleb Ellswick's finally going to come into victory lane. We're going to get to talk to him for the first time this year, I believe, right?
I believe that's right.
I believe it is. Not real excitement as far as our Harry friend tonight. A lot of it was just, it happens. I mean, if we did want to give it to somebody, I guess, you know what? Send our buddy out. Before everybody signs off, let's see our man. Here comes the Sasquatch Award. I forgot all about the washing machine. So Mr. Robert McMillan tonight is going to be our winner of the Sasquatch Award, only because he not only tumble dried, I mean, he went extra spin cycle. So Robert McMillan will be a winner of that. I believe that'll be the first time he's won that. So kudos to him in some sense, because he finally gets to see the Sasquatch, but sorry you had to see it in that way.
All right, there is the Merit Double Trouble race recap for the Gateway Arch 90. Johnson, the overall winner, 5 cautions to include the stage break, 34 driver start, and Josh Susi was the fastest at 33.881.
We haven't seen the reverse
in a while. Yep.
Victory lap in a while. Yeah.
Our results here.
There you go.
So there you go. Johnson, Susi, Krebit, Gibbs, Turner, Rush, Gitchell, Ross, Fonseca, and Ramsdale. Dylan Clark, Gortman, and Adam Benefiel.
All right, Xfinity was Caleb Ellswick, Garrett Seidner, Nathan Manwaring, Matthew Boston Wheeler. You got Josh McKinney, Harridges, Peterson, Humphrey, and Kopp in a small segment of Xfinity.
And the Gateway Arch 90 trucks, Trout wins, Garoni, then Turkle, Finnegan, Crane, Michaels, Douglas Wasaki, Jonathan Cusimano, Kevin Gagari, and Robert McMillan. I believe Joel Brewer was the last, and I don't think he even took a lap. So,
no,
pretty much everybody. And you see these guys spinning out here still.
Spinning and schwinning.
I'm going to put him in right there. We'll end him there. Let's stop. Let's go with Caleb Ellswick first. How about that?
Let's talk to our buddy.
So, there we go. And here we go. So Caleb Ellswick with a 66 Rocky comes in the first spot for the Gateway Arch 90. So Caleb, you're up here with us at 66. Been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time, but happy to be back.
Man, I thought you were going to be speechless there for a moment, Caleb. You almost took my breath away for a second. What's up, buddy? Been a long while, but you look good tonight. What was the best part about your car tonight, other than staying out of the chaos that ensued at the beginning?
Really, it's with the rules package and stuff that they've got in here that it kind of eliminates a lot of stuff. It's taken a negative effect, I think, in the Xfinity Series. So, when you're only racing with 6 or 7 guys, you just kind of show up and see what happens. I know with the trucks starting behind us all the time now, it's pretty much just who can stay in front of the trucks long enough to get a run and a gap, or if it's you just see if you can get between a gap of 2 trucks and let the rest of the guys fall back. It's kind of a shame to see, but that's what we're dealt with this season. The car was okay. I mean, I felt fine for most of the run. I felt like, at the start, once a lot of the guys got took out, it was just kind of just a survival out there at the beginning. I felt like the 56 had some pretty good speed there with us too. Of course, Garrett's always going to have speed. But just happy to be back in victory lane.
Yeah, the bad part is as you say, you almost have to wait it out or just be aggressive from the beginning, and that can be tough. Usually, if you can find your way between 1 or 2 trucks that are moving and you can stay with them, I mean that tends to get somebody somewhere. But like you said, it's tough. It's tough being in the position you're in. Yeah, I mean, Seidner's been the man so far, so you kind of took care of that, but he kind of took care of himself and got in a little bit of a trouble that he wouldn't typically get into. So, hey, you take the win, you celebrate the victory, and you get ready for the next week. Who you want to thank while we're at it?
As always, thanks, good Lord above, for allowing us to do this. Thanks for the team for allowing us to stick with this. Hopefully wish that this group can get a lot better. I think we need to take a look at some things because it's pretty poor right now. Wasn't really pleased with the way they finished last week. So I think the admins needed to get some work done on that too. But, hopefully they'll work it out and get it fixed and hopefully get this stuff right.
Wait a minute, you saw the finish last week? We couldn't see the finish. That's why. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, my bad. Well, dude, I appreciate you being in the booth with us. I do. I'm so glad you're back in victory lane. It's always good to talk to you. I'm sure they're working on it. I'm sure they got a formula. So just hang in there, my friend, and appreciate you all that you do. And have a great rest of your night.
Yeah, we hope so too, and I appreciate it.
All right, gonna slam him back down, and let's switch. Let's go to DJ. I think I have to go back a lot for him, though. There we go. How about that? All right, DJ Trout in the 61 Taco Bell, first across for the trucks tonight.
Yeah, I guess it worked out. The race worked out amazingly amazingly well tonight.
So the lights are on, DJ. So that in itself is a good thing, right? I mean, this time you could see your way around. The truck looked like it was good at parts, okay at others, and great at the end. The one thing I mentioned to Harold and some of the others that were watching, you seem to be able to get through traffic just a little better than Michaels could, and a little better. Kevin got, when the pits happened, I think Kevin just came out in a bad spot, and you were already out and running. What was it about your truck that made it so good through the traffic that you had to see? Because you saw a lot tonight.
Well, I don't think it's the fact that my truck was moving around well. It's the fact I was able to see what the lap traffic was doing as Michaels and Gironi were trying to pass them. So I sat back, watched for a little bit, and then I took action. And some of it didn't work, some of it did, but thank God it worked because it got me the win tonight.
It sure did. I mean, you were spot on tonight. You finished strong. You pulled away, and literally Gironi, the closest he got was about 1.1 seconds. I mean, you did a great job. Opportunity here to kind of give a shout out if you want to.
Yeah, well, actually, shout out to Kevin Droney. He's actually one of my teammates, and if he didn't tell me or give me advice about turn one and about running this racetrack, I probably would have been fifth or somewhere back there. But
Gotcha.
he basically gave me the rundown of Gateway. So thank you to him. Thank you to my grandparents for watching. Also, thank you to Keith and Lucas Gortman and Fonseca for helping me find my rhythm and helping me find a way to save tires and fuel.
Cool. Yeah.
And thank you guys for broadcasting.
All right. Well, DJ, appreciate it. You had a great run. I'm glad you have those kind of mentors around you. That's awesome, and it's definitely paying off. So congratulations on your win, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson, we're going to be doubled up. This time the lights were on.
Yeah, I can actually see, and I was able to do my reverse lap. It's a good night.
I was about to say, you better be happy because the last two I just talked to, I don't know, dude. So you better be excited. There better be. You've talked to me before. You've talked to Harold before. Dad, going to bring some excitement with it, will you? Nice backwards lap again. It has been a while since we've seen that. And, coming off of the Ray Charles 500 last week, this week you actually see, did not need the stick out in front of you to find out where you were on the track. So talk to us about your car. It wasn't 100% all day, would you say, or did you were just playing around and you knew when to go? Well, how was your car today?
I should have had John throw some sunglasses on the car. That would have been pretty funny.
That would have been great, dude.
No, it was a rough start at first. There was, I didn't see what happened, but there was a bunch of cautions.
There's a lot of crud going on, trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think I just burned my stuff up at the beginning, trying to race Josh and keep up with him. And you got out to a pretty good lead there. And I think after stage, I was just again trying too hard. After we got to the pit stop, I realized I came out right in front of him, and I actually hit the wall, and I think he hit me. And I don't know what happened to him, if I learned how to drive the track or what happened, but we were able to stay ahead of him for a while there and just stay out of trouble for the most part, aside from that little wall brush. But we able to keep it clean and come home with a win. 2 in a row. I can't.
Yeah, the right side of the car looks very brushed, actually. Yes. It does look like he did have front end damage to your, and I was a little surprised. I think I mentioned that to Harold in the middle of the race, was neither one of you took a brand new car. You stayed with the car you had, which means it obviously was working well for you. And then it looked like towards the end, what everybody could see was, Ryan, you were able to get in and out. You tended to get around the heavy traffic, and there was quite a few places where you ended up seeing 3-4 cars in front of you, and they're all dancing around. So, kudos to you on getting through that. But Josh had a great car. You're right. I mean, he had speed tonight, and I was kind of wondering, how hard did you work your car over in the beginning? Versus towards the end? You looked a lot smoother towards the end. Was it, as you just said, is it a matter of you just got more comfortable with the track, or just other things were helping in the with getting you forward?
Yeah, well, the contact didn't happen until after our last pit stop, so neither of us had a chance to take our new car.
I got you. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I think I just started learning a little bit better. Like, I was watching, where Josh was running on the track, like, when I could see him. I was just trying to watch and learn and follow what he was doing, and I was able to apply it there towards the end. And yeah, I caught lap traffic at some pretty bad spots, and he closed the gap. And I think it was his teammate actually that got in the way the one time, not on purpose, I'm sure. But I don't know. I think that's what slowed him up the most. And then after that, I was just trying to pass everybody as quickly as I could and cleanly. Like, I don't try to wreck anybody. And I actually think I wrecked McKinney earlier in the race, and I didn't mean to do that. We came off the corner and 3 wide, I think, with me, him, and a truck, and I just want to apologize for that.
Well, as Harold said in the middle of the race, he said this is not a self-cleaning track. There's nowhere to go. It's a tight window down the front, and you make a mistake coming off of 4, and they're literally going to be right in your way as everybody's crashing out. We saw Robert get turned into a washing machine tonight. So tough track, tight quarters. So it's understandable, and I'm sure nobody's pointing the finger at anybody, but some of the guys are they're a little down in the mouth about how things are working. But you know what? It's still great racing all night long. You guys gave us great racing. The trucks give us phenomenal racing all night as well. But why don't you take your time and give a little love out to people and do your due.
Yeah, I just want to thank the admins at SDR, you guys for broadcasting, our sponsors, Into Being, Butt Kicker. Unfortunately, it's been a while. I don't remember all the sponsors, but John Gambit Designs, he did my car, my family, friends, everybody tuning in and watching, and Team Taco.
There you go. All right, brother. Good to talk to you 2 weeks in a row. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it, guys. We're just trying to get into the chase here.
There you go.
All righty then. All right, so that's pretty much it. We're heading to Michigan next. So let's go. There we go. Get our shot there. Yes, off to Michigan next week. So this was the split decision triple threat, the Gateway Arch at 90 here at Worldwide Technology Raceway, Madison, Illinois, looking over the river at the Arch, heading off to Michigan next week. And that is an afternoon race, guys, because there are no lights there.
Oh, there you go.
I know that. Been to that track a bunch of times, and that real track does not have lights yet. It makes great for doing infield camping because the track goes dead about 5 o'clock, and everything in this big party happens. So.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone that joined us listening. April and Sonia and Kathy, Joe, Augie, Austin jumped in, the boys that raced, Dunwoody and Brian, and some other people that jumped in tonight as well. Strawberry Kid, don't want to leave them out as well. But good night tonight, Harold. Lots of stuff at the beginning, kind of evened out at the end, and quite a good finish. I think we got a great race tonight.
Yep. All right, guys. So we'll be leaving here from Illinois and going up to Michigan. That's not that far. Go through Indiana, up Michigan. So not that far. About from here, it'd be about a good 7-hour drive, or so.
There you go.
Not too bad. But then we'll see you guys same time. We'll be at Michigan next, and I believe it's also Into Being will be the sponsor for that race. The track that I would like to get back to, but we will see you guys at the next turn.
What an exciting race brought to you by Wendigo Studios. Here they come out of turn 4 to the white flag, and it's 1 to go. Thank you to all our sponsors, drivers, and viewers. We'll see you